Monday, March 7th, 2016, show number 168. It's springtime. Springtime means baseball training camps are in training. I got my Cubs hat on today because I'm a Cubs fan. Do I follow the Cubs? No. Do I follow the Mariners because I live in Washington? No. Do I watch baseball? No. Have you ever been to a baseball game, or do you plan on attending a baseball game this year? Yep, sure have. Sure have and sure will. I go for the experience. Of course, if the Mariners are playing, we want the home team to win, obviously, and I do have a Mariners hat. And if we're going up there, I'll wear my Mariners hat just to show support for the team. I have yet to check the baseball schedule yet because last year there was a Mariners and Cubs game, and I missed that one, so I'm going to look this year and see if there is another Cubs and Mariners game and see who's where, and maybe we go catch the Cubs and Mariners game. Another thing that I'm excited to tell you all about, and I know a lot of you have seen it on Facebook, my daughters and I are back on speaking terms, and we're getting to know each other again. And I tell you what, y'all, that makes my heart feel good. Makes my heart feel good. My daughter and I have been kind of estranged for a while, and they're willing to start over, and so am I. So it's all good so far, and I'm loving talking to my daughters. So love that. We didn't know what to do Saturday morning, and I was asking, or Vanessa had sent a message to me and said, what are you guys doing today, Dad? Well, Vanessa, honestly, we don't know what we're doing today. We haven't even discussed that yet. She says, go on a penny date. Well, my response to her was, well, you're not going to get very far with a penny. I thought that's what she was talking about. She laughed at me, told me to Google it and go from there. Penny date is you pick a starting point, preferably outside of your neighborhood, because if you live in a neighborhood like we do, you probably will never get out of the neighborhood because there's too many left and rights to be made. What it is, you take a coin, penny, dime, nickel, quarter, half dollar, silver dollar, whatever, or an object that has heads or tails. I'll use my men's room red coaster. Heads, tails. You flip it, and where it lands, tails you go left, heads you go right. Tails you go right, heads you go left. Doesn't matter, as long as you keep to that choice of your heads and tails. And you do this when you come to a major intersection. Or a T. Well, at a T road, you have to go left or right. At a four-way, there's no forward. If you see it coming up, you flip your coin ahead of time so you know which way you're going before you get there. You go left or right. You never go forward, because eventually you may wind back up to where you started from. So if you're bored someday and you want something to do, have a penny date. Pick a starting point, flip a coin, turn that direction. And you don't have to go way far. We wound up in Carbonado and Cumberland, which is not real far from here, in the town of Wilkeson. So we had a nice time, nice drive. I posted some pictures up on Facebook. I know a lot of you saw them, and it's just was a really nice drive out there. We stopped at Pick and Shovel Bar and Grill. Had lunch there. Way good food. If you're ever over in that area and you're hungry, go to the Pick and Shovel restaurant bar. You won't be disappointed. It's good food, good service too. Saturday afternoon, I went and bought shocks. Friday afternoon I went and bought shocks for my truck. We went over to Tom and Chris's on Saturday afternoon after our penny date, and Tom helped me switch the shocks out on my truck. And I honestly don't believe the shocks had ever been replaced. I believe that those are probably the factory shocks that came on the truck. And my truck's almost 20 years old. It'll be 20 years old next year. So if those shocks lasted 20 years, and I know you're supposed to change them out every so often, and so now we got new shocks on the tires. I can't even speak. You got new shocks on the truck and new tires too. Try saying that 5 times slow. I can't even say it 1 time slow. I know. Just messing with y'all, man. Relax, relax. We bought groceries yesterday. I know, oh, big deal. Everybody buys groceries. Well, Amy and I go on a big grocery shop or major shopping spree every other month. And we'll spend about $300. Well, that's a lot of money to be spending for just you two. Now, if you average it out. It's cheap. If we spent that $300 a month, that would be what, $3,600 a year. And if you split that in half, since we go every other month, that would be $1,800 a year. But then if you split that by monthly, that's $150 every month. So that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. So we got that done. Sunday night we stayed home, watched some movies, kick back, relax, just hang out with each other and chill. And it was a great night. We watched some movies and just kind of watched. Oh, we did watch Mythbusters. If anybody knows what the show, the Mythbusters, Sunday was their last final season-ending show, and they went out with a bang. Had a cement truck. They filled the drum of the cement truck with 5,001 pounds of ANFO. I know there's what ANFO stands for. I don't know what it stands for, but anhydrous ammonia phosphate or something like that. But it is very, very explosive. And when they lit this thing off, when they were all said and done, there was no semi-truck left. It was just gone. Decimated. Annihilated. Exfoliated. 5,000 pounds of ANFO is a lot. And the shock wave that thing is sending out, holy crap. So we watched that last night. Sunday afternoon, early, we went and looked at some campers. We're thinking about buying one. We looked at the passports. Some of these are really nice inside. And some of them, they're really not... I mean, they can be expensive. You know, some of these were in the teens and 20s of thousands of dollars. But for the most part, if you figured it out on a monthly basis, and you can get a pretty decent loan rate on these things, anywhere from $180 to $200 a month. And I'm telling you, they are some nice campers. I can't see what you're looking at here, so. But these are the Springdales, and we looked at several of those, and the lady had marked several in here that we looked at. But they're just they're really nice, and the reason we're looking at them is because we like to go camping a lot. And we're getting to the point that I don't want to sleep on a damn air mattress on the ground in a sleeping bag anymore. I just don't want to. It's getting to the point where I can't do it and I can't get up, and it's no fun when you go camping and you can't really do nothing because you hurt so damn bad. So here's some more inside pictures of these. These are the Outback series. And like I said, we looked at several of them yesterday. The lady was really helpful. Knew her product, knew what she was talking about, and I mean, you look at these campers going, that's a camper? Yeah, they're really nice. So we're in the discussion stage of that. So we'll see what happens with that. We're looking to hopefully have one purchased by the end of the year. We may wait on that still. We're still talking about it. We may even wait and buy one next year. We don't know yet. But I know that right now their prices are a little high because it's springtime. People are wanting to get out and go camping. So this is probably not a good time to buy a camper. We don't know yet. You know, we'll wait and see what happens. So anyway, guys, it's like I said, on Monday is always laundry day, so I got laundry going. I know the first load is done. I got the next load sitting over there by the door, ready to go get put in the washing machine. And the clock on the wall says it's coming up on 10 minutes. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and we'll see you back here on Wednesday. And have a good day. Have a good Tuesday. We'll see you back here on Wednesday, guys. How's that? All right. From Double S Ranch in Bonnie Lake, Washington, Van Scooter Shackelford, the Bonnie Lake Cowboy. Go Cubs! We'll see you on Wednesday, guys. Bye, y'all.